Shiva Chauhan from Group 1. I'm going to speak about MDF, that is multidisciplinary firm. Will include the services of CA, CS, CM, advocate, engineers, architect, and actuary. A business requires multi-function services and a common knowledge of all these professionals. And as the business world is expanding, it wants all those services under one roof. So the introduction of MDF will help us having all these services under one roof. For this, the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, the Institute of Cost and Works Accountants of India, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, the Institute of Bar Council Architects, and the Institute of Architectures of India are all coming under one roof to provide these services to all businesses. I'll start with the pros of this MDF. Point one, this MDF will provide cost efficiency and time saving up to all the clients of the firm. Uh, as it's under one roof, the client doesn't have to go through all those different forms for a single services. They will get it under one roof, so it will save their time. Cost is also a big component for these firms. Point two, it will lead to coordination between all those professionals. Unlike earlier, all those professionals were working in different forms, so there was always a communication barrier between those. Now, coming under MDF, they will have a better coordination between themselves, a good communication, and overall benefit to the client. It will also give exposure opportunities to the firm and also the client. As all of these professionals are working under one roof, all the people working in this firm, all the interns, all the employees will get a better exposure. They will get a better exposure to all these services, and they will have a opportunity for a global career. Point number 4 is networking. As all the partners are working under one roof, and all of them from different professions, the firm will get a benefit of having those contacts of all those professionals in the same firm, and that will lead to a good client base for the firm. Point number 5, it is mostly suitable for big firms and mid-sized firms. It will lead all those firms for leading their services and excel in their business. I'll go with the cons. The biggest con of this MDF is it is mostly beneficial for big and mid-sized firm, and not for small firms and proprietary concerns, as it is not that suitable for them. So it will be mostly a barrier for them, as as proprietorship firms don't have that much exposures. And another con is the ego clashes and opinion clashes in the firm. All of these partners are from different professions and are of different type. So this may lead to personality and ego clashes between the firm. Thank you, and I'll invite the speaker of Group 2.
Good morning, everyone. Hello.
Yes, Manisha, start please.
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to say about multidisciplinary CA firm. Main merits are work get completed in less time, and client will charge comparatively less cost. It means time and cost are effectively for viewpoint of client, and it is a single responsibility point, means a firm can be responsible for all type of works, and it is a effective coordination. It means एक सीए और सीएस जब कोऑर्डिनेट करके काम करेंगे तो इफेक्टिव ही होगा काम। और फोर्थ है कि नॉलेज शेयर करेंगे। अगर हमें किसी सीएस के काम के लिए बार बार किसी को कॉल करना पड़े और बार बार किसी से कोऑर्डिनेट करना पड़े, इसके बदले में एक ही फॉर्म में पूरा काम होगा तो नॉलेज एक्सचेंज होगा। और इसके कुछ डीमेरिट्स भी है, जैसे कि क्लाइंट अगर कहीं एक जगह पे फीस देगा, एक ही फॉर्म में फीस देगा, तो वो सोचेगा कि एक ही फॉर्म में इतनी सारी फीस जा रही है। पहले ऐसा नहीं था। पहले अगर जैसे सीए का काम करना है तो सीएस फॉर्म के लिए अलग फीस होती है और सीए फॉर्म के लिए अलग होती है। लेकिन अभी एक ही फॉर्म में क्लाइंट इतनी सारी फीस देगा तो वो एक बार के लिए सोचेगा। और दूसरा डीमेरिट ऐसे है कि हम हमारे पार्टनर की ही अगर कुछ गलत कर रहा है तो हम उसको हाईलाइट नहीं कर पाएंगे, तो कहीं ना कहीं इंडिपेंडेंस भी वीक है। थैंक यू। और मैं तीसरी ग्रुप के स्पीकर को इनवाइट करना चाहूंगी।
Hello everyone. Now I'm going to talk about multidisciplinary firms, and this notification came on July 8, 2021. So it is the latest one, and the form that have to be filled is Form 18. In the multidisciplinary firm, pros are that many professionals can come under one roof, and they can provide many services together. It helps in networking, so the client doesn't have to go to different people for different kind of work, and it is tax efficient. The cons are that there may be ego clashes between partners due to their professional lookout towards things differently. As this is a new notification that came into existence, I don't get too many points to say about it. So that's it. Group 4 can continue.
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Nikhil Shinde. मैं आज का मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी अप्रोच के बारे में बोलना चाहता हूँ कि ये अप्रोच लाके गुड इनिशिएटिव लिया है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे अलग अलग प्रोफेशनल आएंगे, सीएस, एडवोकेट, इंजीनियर, जैसे इसकी वजह से मतलब अलग अलग प्रोफेशनल सर्विसेज एक ही रूप के अंदर मिलेगी। उसकी वजह से कॉस्ट इफिशिएंट मतलब होगा, टाइम सेविंग होगा, और क्लाइंट को भी उसको मतलब हर जगह जाना नहीं पड़ेगा। मतलब एक काम इधर करो, एक काम उधर करो, मतलब सब काम उसको एक ही प्लेस में मिलेंगे, और उसकी वजह से उसको और और उसका कंप्लायंस भी प्रॉपर होगा, और उसका भी मतलब उसको कम्युनिकेशन भी एक ही पर्सन से करना होगा। अगर अब पहले तो कैसे उसको अकाउंटिंग के लिए अलग को कांटेक्ट करना पड़ता, आरओसी के लिए अलग, और इनकेस कॉस्ट शीट चाहिए तो उनको अलग अलग मतलब अलग पर्सन को, प्रोफेशनल को कांटेक्ट करना पड़ता है। लेकिन अभी वैसा नहीं है, अभी सभी एक ही जगह बोलो कि ये सब काम कर दो। और इसके डिसएडवांटेज है कि लैक मतलब अब दो प्रोफेशनल में लैक ऑफ ईगो उनके ईगो होगा तो प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है। उनके लैक ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन होगा, मतलब मैं मेरा काम करूंगा, तू तेरा काम कर, तो उसकी वजह से प्रॉब्लम होगा, तो उसकी वजह से क्लाइंट का भी काम प्रॉपर नहीं होगा, और उसकी वजह से नेटवर्क भी कम हो जाएगा, और बहुत हो जाएगा। और मतलब कुछ क्लाइंट होते मतलब अगर ईगो क्लैश हो गए तो वो बोलेगा कि ये ऐसा ही करो, मेरे को ऐसा ही चाहिए, तो उसके लिए बहुत प्रॉब्लम होगा। थैंक यू। प्लीज ग्रुप नंबर 5।
Good morning, everyone. Multidisciplinary firm is one which offers both audit and other services under the same brand name or say one umbrella. That means every service provider or then notified by ICAI, just like CA, CMA, CS, architect, engineer, other, they can come under one roof. Every business professional requires services, and it's common that business entity invariably approaches multiple agencies for different services for which they are qualified or considered proficient. Advantages इसके है कि it gives a patient access to an entire team of expert. मतलब every expert will have every expert will have a participant in the work. That means it will prosper the client. This improves the service coordination between the expert. They will serve proper quality to expert of their work. But there are also disadvantages. There is always a time pressure involved in the providing services. After that, different team members come from unique backgrounds. There will be ego problem also. It requires frequent collaboration to be effective. Okay, thank you. That's my side. Team member 6, you can.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Preet Patel. I am representing Group 6. Firstly, I would like to introduce. Kya? Hello? Anyone spoke something? Firstly, I would like to introduce what is a multidisciplinary firm. As my colleagues explained, that we can provide under one brand name of umbrella different type of services, just not financial, but non-financial services as well, just services of architect or an engineer. I have one really prime example of it. In which building I live, actually it is being constructed by a chartered accountant. But at the time when he became a chartered accountant, this multidisciplinary firm rule was not there. So he have to give up his chartered accounting practicing degree to continue with his business. But this allows the chartered accountant to as well as do business as well as the services together with it. Together, I would like to explain benefits of it. There will be cost benefits to the client. Client will not have to go to different firms for different types of services, which will save time as well. I don't agree with I listened to when the first group member told that there are 75% of individual CA firms that will not benefit from this. But I have done my articleship in a small firm. There was not a multi-disciplinary firm due to which they couldn't take partners such as CS or legal lawyers, which will benefit them to take them partners and expand their practice as fastly as possible. And this will help sole proprietors to get their practice on a higher level. And there are cons of it. Sometimes ego clashes can be happen, but not most of the time you will get benefit from this firm, and there will be more exposure to every type of practice during this. Thank you. I will want Group 7 to continue.
Good morning, sir, and my all friends. Myself, Anjali, and I've got an opportunity to talk on the recent notification which has become the rising point in today's professional world, is that CA chartered accountant can have a partnership with CA, CS, advocate, engineer, architect. So it could be said that the firm has become a one-man army in which all the professionalities can be served in one place. Now, talking about the advantages of this, the first and the most prominent advantage is that the networking of all the professionals get accumulated, and a client can get a best out of it. The synergies of all professional ideas get accumulated. The second, I would say the client enhancement. The client gets all the thing under one umbrella. So client do not need to have hustle and rustle from one firm to another firm. And moving on to the cons part, I would like to say there would be a quality deteriorated, but that can be overcome by an internal control, having a proper internal control. And another one is ego clashes, which can be managed in some and how. So in a nutshell, I would like to say that it has proven a advantages for all the professional world and given an advantages for CAs and especially all the professionals to enhance their scope. Thank you. I would invite Group 8 to talk about it.
Hello, everyone. I would start with multidisciplinary. First of all, I would like to say this was brought in by ICI on 8th of July 2021. And this has to be filled Form 18, which is being given by ICI, which is very recent. Now, first of all, what is multidisciplinary firms? This is basically not only CAs, but also a person other than CAs with different expertise coming together and providing different services to a single customer. So there are many companies which not only have to follow the regulation of ICI, but also of company secretary, ICSI, and many other services which I am not aware of. So the customers, the clients basically look for a single firm, a single place wherein they can put all their documents and wherein all their services are fulfilled. All the requirements are fulfilled under one roof. So this is this step taken by ICI is going to be very beneficial for customers, no doubt. But talking about the professionals, if the person is a proprietor and he wants to hold the control and ownership in his own name, I don't think multidisciplinary firms will be beneficial for them. Although LLP and partnership were already doing this thing and it is applicable to them only, who all can become a partner with CA under this notification. They are another CA, another CS, an architect, an engineer, CMA. And they can provide audit as well as non-audit service. Now, what I mean by non-audit service is secretarial services, audit services, accounting services, risk assessment, actuaries, valuation, a lot of other things. Now, very big advantage of this is obviously cost. Just give me a minute. I'm so sorry. Extremely sorry for the disturbance. So I will continue. The biggest advantage is obviously the quality of services, because not one individual cannot obviously have all the professional competence in him. So a firm under one roof providing all the professional services is a great thing. So the quality will improve, the brand name will improve under this new step taken by ICI. Also, there will be a conflict of interest now, since all the professional bodies are good among themselves, like ICI, CSI, CMA, all the professionals are competent in themselves. So who will have the last say if there's a problem, if there's a mistake done, who will have the last call on them? That is a very important thing. Also, the one point which is not very clear is section 144. Now, we all have read in Inter that section 144 prohibits providing non-audit service for a CA firm. So under this, whether those services can be provided without the violation of this section or not is not very clear right now. That's it from my side. Thank you.